I want to talk a bit about text messages. We all share them, we all send them, and we all love receiving them. Ah, I heard one just now. So, are you happy with the kind of messages you send out, and whose text message do you like when you receive them in? What makes a good message, and do we have to be in the right frame of mind before we send it? Should we take a bit more time? All these things are quite topical when it's almost 90% of the way that spouses and partners and friends are communicating with each other right now. I had a text message today with a friend, and I noticed that on reflection, she sounded quite critical, and so of course I responded with something fairly short. And reading it back, it sounded a little bit sarcastic. And I said to myself, Joe, this isn't very generous. This isn't the spirit of what you're all about, of loving and sharing and giving and leading by example. So I found this piece of research that was done and says that your soulmate is someone who lifts you up. See, really, it's not about you. It's not about your it's not about the words that you use, but it's your tone. And you don't need to be influenced by the place that someone else is coming from. The challenge is to stay true to ourselves, to stay being the adult, to stay in our loving place when perhaps someone else is having a bad day, perhaps someone else is not getting us or not communicating in the way that we'd like to. So many relationships start and finish purely by text because they're not speaking the language you want to hear, or you're not saying the thing they want to hear. My request for you today is that you become aware of your communicating and come from your generous and loving place, and don't react to what you're being fed, but choose how you want to send your messages, how you want to communicate. What type of friend do you want to be? What type of partner do you want to be? And what's the energy that you want to bring about into your life? So before you send that next message, stop and think. And I'd love to hear from you and hear how the types of messages affect you when you receive them, and what is it that you like to hear the most, or the person who sends you the best messages and you just feel great. I wish you a really fantastic day. Go out there, be yourself, and give that love that you want to receive. Thanks for stopping by.